Alright folks, the deck is Outcast Demon Hunter. The goal of the deck is, I guess, to shove every single Outcast card in Hearthstone into one deck. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can catch me live at twitch.tv/Roffle.
Watch this!
I don't know how this deck is going to fare against Mage, but probably not very well. Pariah is good. I think I coin a Pariah if they don't develop here. And then look to find a cheap outcast off of this. If not, then we have a turn 3 Stelina. Might not attack face into potentially Flame Ward here. So, it depends on what I hit off of this. Even still, I think I just want to hit here. I don't want to leave this susceptible to a Flame Ward ping. Secret Mage, what a surprise. I mean, it's not, yeah, it's not Secret Mage, though. Honestly, this is probably worse for me in the current situation, unless I can begin to apply more pressure. It's not doing it. My hand's getting awkward. I just need to apply pressure and then stick a Stelina at a critical point. Because it looks like the Mizaki version.
I'm meeting a friend.
It's good, but not necessarily for this turn. But it gets better as the game goes on. They played all the cards, like they wouldn't keep combo pieces in the mulligan. That only hit one spell, so I should play the Stelina next turn. Just to try and snipe a minion, because minions are how this deck wins. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think that we're gonna be able to get there.
I serve the Fire Lord.
Got a decent amount of stats on board, and if that's the minion they hit and this is the turn they're having, that's not the end of the world. Pretty good. Glide worked out there. I think we, is the cards that we shuffled that they drew after the Encanter's Flow came down are back to their normal cost as well, right? Pretty sure that's how that works. Okay, they have 2 ice blocks. I need to find another, well, I have another glide, so pop the block at 1 and Altruis glide.
Do you see what must be done? Hey, no cutting. Job's done.
Okay, now they need to draw the other ice block and they're back down to 4 cards. Couldn't you silence your guy for lethal? He is not an enemy minion.
Someday I'll be just like you. Someday I'll be just like you.
Who's ready for a little showdown?
I don't think this is going to get them there. Unless they have the ice block. Nope. Yeah, Glide put in a lot of work. Although we did give them, like, the entirety of their combo. They just didn't have the spells to go alongside it.
They will never catch me. Job's done.
The Consume Magic is generally pretty good against Warlock. I can just silence that. I don't think I want a Grim Rally on it, right? So it looks like the Cute Lock, which means I just want to take them off the board. So I'll play the Illidari Studies in the future. But giving them stuff on board, even with 0 attack, is a potential liability. I've accidentally queued into Keith twice while watching. Yeah, I mean, it's happened to me too. I've accidentally queued into people. But, like, it's a thing that happens. And not the end of the world. I gotta kill the penguin, I'm sorry, chat. Leaving minions on the board is just a recipe for disaster into this deck.
You are not the boss of me.
Yeah. They don't know it yet, but minion placement is going to be really important right now. Brutal. So they hit another Bone Web Egg. That's the reason they're not playing that, I would imagine, because it's inconsistent with the rest of their plays. I need the Imp off the board, though. The Malkazar's Imp, that is. Yeah. Probably a Grim Rally in hand, given how quickly they played the first one. Not a good time for a Glide, though, is it? I just gotta give this up. So much vengeance. And we get to protect the penguin, so I feel good about this. Probably just rip a skull next turn unless I find something to go along with the Pariah. It would honestly have to be very good, like an I-Beam, potentially, or the weapon. That's good enough, I think. I think at this juncture we can probably start going face and leave the cute minions on the board. I've murdered enough penguins as it stands. They've already given up one Ritual of Doom, so I don't know what their payoff is here, other than maybe, like, conceding. It seems like a good card to keep in Outcast Demon Hunter, but I want some cheaper Outcast cards, and I want some stuff to do earlier in the game as well. The bummer is that it's kind of taken up one of the Outcast slots. Turn 2, a redeemed Pariah. Into turn 2, Line Hopper. That's like, those are the payoff cards in the deck, right? I might need to, nope. I was gonna say clear some of their minions, but hopefully we don't get backstabbed here. Because I want to get some value here. Roffle, have you tried Gwent? Yes. It wasn't, like, it was fun. It just wasn't really a game that stuck for me. I do try to be careful talking about Gwent these days, though, because last time I said, I jokingly said anything negative about Gwent, somebody in the YouTube comments got really angry at me and called me fat. My self-esteem hasn't recovered since then. Okay. That's probably the one that was more alarming considering my deck. I can't imagine the opponent has any cards left that are playable here. Maybe a backstab? Prep? I suppose we could find out.
We'll just have a little peek.
Nope. No card draw for you.
Hey, no cutting.
Actually, I have an IRL friend who plays a lot of Gwent the Witcher card game. And it's true, he is pretty thin, so maybe this math is beginning to check out. Panda Planda, thank you for the 2 months with Prime.
From nothing, power.
I tried playing Gwent and I'm kind of confused every time. I don't know. Like, the game was interesting and fun. Like, it was just, again, there's nothing wrong with the game. It just wasn't for me. Need to lose weight first? That was probably my my issue, yeah. Glide will be good next turn, but this turn I just want to make the opponent dead. Or at least close to it. Remember you played the heal OTK Demoner? Is the deck too off meta now, or does it still have a chance? I mean, it's good in standard, but like the reason I don't, or I haven't played it recently is just like it's too similar to the standard version, even in wild, and people tend not to like that. But then again, I'm sure this is probably the same is true for this deck. It's just, to be honest with you, like, I don't pay attention to what sets cards are from. So I just, like, build a deck and then I don't really think too much about the where the cards are coming from. That is an unfortunate draw because it puts the Glide in a bad spot for us, but next turn maybe?
My eyes for vengeance.
Maybe if we go Skull into a bunch of low-cost cards, we can find lethal with Altruis. I heard Noggenfogger Warriors making a comeback. I mean, I played a similarly frustrating deck just minutes ago.
We've got a high turnover rate.
Eric!
On wings of evil.
Have you played any BGs since the Boar update? I have not. I've actually been playing a little bit of TFT to get my auto battler fix in. The new set's pretty fun. Shoot Lackey. Probably looking for Rush Lackey.
Choose soon.
Or just more taunts to get in my way. Alright. Well, that's probably one of the better cards I could have drawn here.
See what must be done.
I'm gonna go ahead and just say that it's the best card I could have drawn there.
This ends now.
Always keep this. I think I'll pitch the other ones away. This is tempting, but I think I would rather find a redeemed Pariah. Maybe I keep it. Like, I'm gonna shift stuff over, so it's not like an awkward spot for it because of how my hand's playing out. Okay, so it's probably a Reno Cthulhu Warlock. Means Glide is probably a good thing to have, as is Consume Magic. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to coin this, then play the Spectral Sight, which will be 0 mana, and then have this as a follow-up. And then eventually get to silence big things.
Muzzle their magic.
There goes that plan.
Vengeance is mine.
Yeah, I need to kill that over 2 turns to try and protect the line hopper. I was not expecting a cult neophyte. So I'm gonna have to use the coin this coming turn, I think.
I'm meeting a friend. I see.
I'd rather use the I-beam on a turn where I get the where I get redeemed Pariah value. I can help shuffle some cards into your deck too.
This way, you fools!
It's gonna make a 3/2 here to
No cutting.
turn that into a spider tank.
I am the iron hand of the wastes.
Bummer.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
No cutting.
If this were not dormant, I would probably play the I-beam over raiding that in. But because I'm not getting buffs off of it, it doesn't seem worth. They need a second one of those, okay. That is way too many consume magics.
No mercy.
Hey, no cutting.
I can go here, here, here next turn, and that does a lot of damage. That'll be
Watch your back.
always keep the Pariah. Probably want some low-cost stuff alongside it to that outcasts, including the line hopper. This is a manageable hand, depending on what type of opponent we're up against.
Efficient is sufficient.
Yep. Sure. Let's play this, but hold the Sigil Runner, because I think I want the Sigil Runner next turn. I can go Redeemed Pariah and silence that. It's unlikely that they're going to be able to get its effect off. Mill? I don't think Mill is running Octobot, but I suppose I could be wrong.
This way, you fools!
Yeah.
I'm meeting a friend.
Is Zai not good enough? Zai is a value card. This is a like tempo deck. You're not getting much value off of these cards, are they? Jeez.
I'm meeting a friend.
It's gonna be lose the outcast slot anyway, so I might as well push some damage this turn. Yeah.
I want you, and you, and you.
Evil cannot hide from me.
They will never catch me.
No mercy.
Looks like it might be a mill rogue.
want you, and you, and you.
There once was a man from Gilneas.
This also looks like a fantastic Kurtrus. Probably the best we're going to get in this matchup.
My eyes for vengeance.
They will never catch me.
It's possible we lose the Kor'vas, but
Everything.
just want to apply pressure here. Or continue applying pressure here. And this gets the skull in the outcast slot.
Alas, poor Warlock.
I'm gonna find Altruis.
You have my trust. What have you sacrificed? Everything! Evil cannot hide from me! You have my trust.
I'm gonna hold these in case I do find the Altruis and get a lot of damage through, even if they are in Valera mode by the time we.
For Doomhammer, this ends now.
I think I want to play this on 1, this on 2 against what could be Murloc Shaman. So just gonna keep like so, and then eventually get the skull in the outcast slot. Seems good. This gives me some flexibility next turn.
Job's done.
Actually, no, it really doesn't, but it's still a good card. This is the only one that's going to be in the outcast slot. Very close. What? Okay. Haven't seen that card in a while. Probably no reason to swing here. I want to get a little bit more information from the opponent. I might need to hear a power swing into a... That's not going to get you spell damage anymore.
I'm meeting a friend.
I think we just develop a guy.
We hunger for vengeance.
Oof. It's too bad for the opponent they didn't summon a minion off of that Maelstrom portal.
I see. Vengeance is mine. May your feet never prime.
Is it just Reno Shaman?
They will never catch me.
Hmm. Not a great turn for me, but I can play the skull next turn and figure it out. Do you ever play Reno Rogue? Yeah, I've played a Reno Rogue many times. Whoo!
Alas, poor Warlock.
Okay, those are some cards to get off of, Jeez. Alright. 1 mana Altruis, seems pretty good. I think at this point, I like the idea of, like, just... Wow. Oh, okay, it makes sense with the weapon. I like the idea of just kind of saving up, resources so that I can play it with the Altruis. It is 13 damage though. See what I That puts it in an awkward spot, too, or the glide is in an awkward spot now.
Fresh Felstein, hot out of the kiln. I see.
So is the glide. Oh my god. Alright. Could have sent this upstairs, but I don't know. I kind of want to play it with the Altruis. I might have missed my opening with the Altruis. I might have been too greedy with it. My god. A lot of things are happening right now. None of them are very good for me, though. $6.9. Thank you for the $3 tip. I'm back again to say it. 6.9.
Do you see what must be done? That's incredible.
They will never catch me.
Oh! Came a little bit too late. Phrasing.
This way, you fools!
What have you sacrificed? Everything!
I mean, technically still alive. But the problem is they can just go attack, attack.
Our girl's best friend.
But we still did a fair amount of damage. It's 8 damage coming at me.
We'll just have a little.
Deny the J. This is damage. See what I get off of this. Oh, I should have played this sooner in the turn. It was coming down. That's quite a hit.
My eyes for vengeance.
Alright, so they're going to they're going to play the Jade Chieftain. I need to be able to play this into it, right? Because it summons a 5/5 taunt guy. I don't have any more weapons in my deck, so this 2 damage doesn't matter, or is going to get there eventually, right? Isuko, thank you for the 300 bits. Roffle, do you like spoons? No, I'm more of a spork man myself. No taunt, please. Thank you. Might tempt them to value trade, but might be able to punish that.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
That's incredible.
7. I'm 1 damage off. Oh wait, no, it's 4 with the hero power. I'm dumb.
I'm meeting a friend.
Yeah, in my head I corrected that, and they traded over the without the value trade.
This ends now.
This is not the ideal spot for the Sigil runner, even though we have the line hopper. I just want to look for the Pariah.
Armor.
Yeah.
Lightly used armor.
Looks to be Mill Rogue, which should be a fine matchup. I don't know if I want to coin this. Get backstabbed. I'm just gonna hero power this and go from there.
I'm meeting a friend. They will never catch me.
Yeah, go ahead and send it again. People have a long track record of posting inappropriate things in chat to where I had to make it a little bit harder for them to do so. Oh, there we go. Thank you for that. That's perfect. Notorious. Thank you for the $30 tip. We're the ones that who are being entertained by you both for the fun and laughs and also becoming better at Hearthstone. So once again, thank you. You are the first patron I ever joined. Well, I'll say it again. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you, and I really appreciate that. A video of it working on ladder? Okay, perfect. Keep that open for future reference. Thank you for providing that. I'm just gonna go big on the Pariah here. See if I can. Oh, I do want to trade down into it to avoid like bounce effects. We should be good. Well, thank you once again to Notorious HS for the very generous donation. And we'll see about making this Mill Rogue dead sooner rather than later. I go here and here so that I can go face. I don't really feel good about playing this in that spot just because... Wait, could I have played the line hopper there? These would have cost 1.
No, trust me.
That might have been worth. Pariah's getting thick. Yeah, it's about to get... Oh, that's absolutely going to be a... Oh my god. Nope, wrong card. It's an evasion, right?
I'm meeting a friend. This way, you fools. I see.
All right, 1 evasion down. There's still double cloak and Valera. This probably needs to be a cloak. Still got another one at least. I hit Legend May 3rd and started at 1500 Legend. When I won ranks, I lost games. That happened to me earlier, actually. It's like what's happening is as you're playing your game, other people are entering Legend behind you. I imagine you're playing on EU, given that many people at Legend. But people hit Legend behind you, and as a result of that, like have a higher MMR, and then are able to place above you. Well, this is just like an absolutely disgusting turn, right? Let's go here first. Oh, I should have silenced, but I still have lethal, right? No cutting, Twitch chat. Oh man. Imagine if both Pariahs could have attacked. Thank you to legendary patrons Brian Wynn, Bizzle Jizzix, Jeffrey Pierce, Justice Crater, Keys404, Korbach, Noggleshire, Notorious HS, Shadow1 TV, Sognisman, and Fanfix.